My favorite part of this year was getting to meet lots of new people that I really thought were amazing and super enjoyed hanging out with.
Hi guys.
Hello.
So we're telling our favorite memories of the golf season. So mine is definitely probably the bus rides home after golf meets because they were a lot of fun, and we all just were laughing and having a good time.
I'd say mine were when we went to McDonald's and we sat on the patio and all of us were like laughing and telling different stories, and it was pretty fun.
My favorite memories from the golf season was when we went to McDonald's after meets, like when we walked through the drive-thrus, or when we went in Hudson. That was really fun, and when we went to Acapulco.
Well, hi everyone. Dennis Potter here. I want to welcome you to this virtual girls golf ceremony. The reality of the world is that this is the way it has to be this year. It's too bad. But I'm going to use this time to talk about each of the girls that golfed this year, and then kind of overall as a season, how we did. And before I go any further, I just want to thank everyone, especially the girls that golfed. It was a ball. I got to know each one of them, and they're all kind of characters, and it made the season really fun. I also want to thank you parents for bringing your daughter to golf practice and golf meets, and putting up with my first year. I don't pretend that I was perfect, but it was really fun, and I got to know them. And really, that's what it's all about, is having fun and staying athletic, staying fit, being involved in something. So it was very enjoyable. And so I'm going to kind of rattle off one by one each of the girls and what they accomplished this year, what we can look forward to. And these are in no necessarily any particular order. I'm just going to go from young to old. So I'll start with Sophia Emmert. What a character, a lot of energy. I have some definite memories of Sophia. One in particular is watching her run up and down the driving range at Bristol Ridge, all the way across the driving range, and then running all the way back. And I would say the other kind of fond memory I have was when she volunteered to be manager, and she and I rode together on a cart during the whole meet, and that was pretty fun. She makes me laugh, and so that was pretty cool to enjoy that. I do want to point out that she also did golf, and it seemed like this was a new experience for her, and loved having her be a part of the team. I do want to point out also that she did shoot a par. So at the Amory Invite, she shot a par, and so there's something to build on there. And one of the things about a sport like golf is you want to get better, you got to golf. And so she's at the starting point, and being a freshman, she's got a lot of years left in her. So I look forward to her coming back next year and the year after and the year after, and let's see where this goes. The next person up is Mondi Belargin, freshman Mondi Belargin, and I can talk about how she played a lot of varsity, played in every varsity match. She played in a few JV matches as well, and she can hit it a mile. She's got a lot of strength, and she puts that into that drive, and boy can she hit it. And, she ended up this year, just reading some stats that I have on my computer right here, but she ended up with 9 pars, 21 bogeys, and 56 double bogeys. And, I keep track of that stuff. So, 9 pars, pretty good. An average on 9 holes of a 58. And, that's all by itself. The number 58 doesn't necessarily mean anything, except now you know that you have kind of a threshold that you can build on for future years. So if her average this year was 58, then I think next year she needs to, work on not necessarily drive. She's got that down, but chipping and putting, and she'll get there. Just something other kind of fun about Mondi is she's really good at accents. So what I would do at a golf meet is I would park the cart, and then I would just walk with whoever was on that hole, and boy, she's got a pretty good British accent, and kind of a character as well. So that was kind of fun. Next up is Ava Pichet, and no secret, Ava is probably our most talented golfer. She had the lowest golf average. She averaged a 47 over 9 holes. She had a birdie this year. That's pretty rare. We had a few birdies. She had one of them. She had 31 pars, 70 bogeys, 43 double bogeys. A lot of accomplishments. She was second overall at the Osceola tournament, 7th overall at Baldwin, 3rd overall at the Amory Invite, 5th overall at St. Croix Central, 3rd overall at our home meet, 6th overall at Amory, 8th overall at New Richmond, 6th overall at Prescott, 7th overall at Ellsworth. She made first team all conference, which is quite an accomplishment for a freshman, placing 4th overall, quite an accomplishment. She was a sectional qualifier by placing 11th overall at the regional tournament. And at the regional tournament, they take the top 4 teams, and they all qualify, and all their golfers qualify. But Ava qualified with 11th overall, and so she got to golf at the sectional tournament. And what an accomplishment that is! And again, just a freshman, so pretty talented golfer, and just the most beautiful swing. I had several coaches point out, like, wow, what a swing she has. And the you know what, I think they were the grandparents of the golfer from New Richmond that ended up winning this year's Golfer of the Year award. He talked to me a few times about Ava, and boy, what a bright future she has. So, and I know Ava has the work ethic. There were times when I would have to call Ava's parents and say, hey, is it okay if she stays here at practice? I got to go home. I got to feed the kids. Oh, sure, no problem. So I know she's got the work ethic. So thanks to Ava for a great year. The next person on my list is Cameron Paradise, and Cameron golfed 6 times over the course of the year, and she had a par and 8 bogeys and 14 double bogeys. At the New Richmond Junior Varsity Tournament, she placed 10th overall. I think the coolest thing that is true about Cameron is when she didn't golf, which you don't normally hear a golf coach say, yeah, her best moment was when she didn't golf. But I can tell you that that's true. She sort of asked for time off, I guess, because she wanted to go down to a military base and help fix it up. And I think it was Kentucky. But I mean, that's pretty cool. And it just shows perspective, what's important. And it was pretty cool that Cameron wanted to do that, and I was more than happy to give her my blessing. Yeah, go do some good. And then she came back, and she's a nice, solid player. She can hit that ball pretty straight, and we're not done with her yet either. So I look forward to golfing with her next year. The next golfer I have here is Kennedy Hardy. And boy, if there's a person that's got a positive attitude, it's Kennedy Hardy. Just always a smile on her face, happy to be alive, happy to be golfing. We had some pretty nice weather this year. And boy, it was at Pheasant Hills when I happened to be next to Kennedy, and the sun was setting, and it was just this orange. And I said, Kennedy, okay, wait, we got to get a picture of this. So I had her pose and mid swing, and there's the sun in the background, just a beautiful picture. And she was just overjoyed to partake in my artistic attempt at a photograph. Just there to have fun, great attitude, and just a joy to be a part of the team. So I appreciate Kennedy doing that for us. So way to go. Briley Olson, junior Briley Olson. A lot of experience from Briley, just a nice, sweet swing. She has her own golf bag. She has her own golf cart, and she golfs a lot. She just some accomplishments here over the course of the year. 15 pars. She had a birdie, 1 birdie, 15 pars, 25 bogeys, 62 double bogeys. She golfed at a couple one JV event, and she won it. She won the JV tournament at New Richmond, first overall. She golfed a lot. I think she was actually competed in more competitions than anyone else. and loves to talk golf. I know she golfs in her spare time. You know, we get her for another year, and so again, I'm looking forward to let's see where Briley can go next year. So that's pretty cool. Serenity Slayton. I have several fond memories of walking down fairway with Serenity, just chatting about, you know, nothing in particular. And one moment comes to mind, and she and I are talking, and we're just walking down the fairway, and then finally Serenity says, "Yeah, do you know where my ball is?" And I said, "Well, I thought you knew where your ball was." And she thought I knew where her ball was, and then I was kind of following her, and apparently she was kind of following me. We did find it, and it was no problem. Very positive attitude, very friendly, very kind, big heart, and a beautiful drive. I can remember we were at Prescott, and she had the best drive of any golfer, because I parked the cart at that hole and just watched everyone hit their drive, and Serenity had the sweetest drive of anyone there, and that includes the number ones, number twos, number threes from all the other schools. Serenity had the most pretty drive, and so that was pretty cool. And accomplishments here, I've got her. She had 3 pars, 19 bogeys, and placed 18th overall at the New Richmond JV tournament, which I think is nothing to be ashamed about at all. Okay, and again, another year. And then finally, Issa Fagan. Issa, it feels like you're a senior, but you're not. So I've got fond memories of Issa. Issa showed up. I sent out an email like, "Hey, I'm going to be at Bristol Ridge over the summer. I think on Wednesdays or something like that." And Issa showed up at every one. And then she and I would just go play a few holes, and just the most beautiful swing. She's got a lot of power. My assistant coach, Dane, calls her stance the power stance, because she's got just this wide stance and puts a lot of power into that shot, and loves to golfs a lot, and just some beautiful golf swings. And she had an average this year of 54, 2 birdies this year. Way to go, Issa. 9 pars, 36 bogeys, 45 double bogeys. She placed 9th overall at New Richmond, and that's not an easy course. New Richmond, I would call the second hardest course in our conference. I think Bristol Ridge is the hardest. And 9th overall at Amory. And her best round, interestingly, was after her season was over. So few players, you know, everyone was invited to keep practicing until our season's over. And so the day before the sectional, Issa's golfing with us, and she shoots a 42 at Bristol, which was pretty good to shoot a 42 at Bristol. And so I know your potential, Issa. I know you can do it. So let's see what you can do next year. Just a couple other things. Overall, our team. So we finished 5th overall in the conference, and that's about right. You know, we placed as high as 4th and placed as low as, well, 8th. And we usually placed 4th in meets. But we ended up 5th overall, which is about right. And Richmond had a fantastic team. Prescott had a fantastic team. St. Croix Central had a fantastic team. So we were sort of competing for 4th with the Baldwins of the world, and the Osceolas of the world, and the Ellsworths of the world. And so we end up 5th. 4 birdies overall, 68 pars, 182 bogeys, 260 double bogeys, and our team average on 9 holes was a 55, which again, that number is sort of meaningless, but it is a benchmark, so that next year, when I have every one of these golfers back, which is cool, we'll be able to say, all right, last year, here's where we were, which means we should have a goal of improving by this much. Our highest finish was 4th, and we did that several times. Just a few other things that I think are memorable. it was memorable to walk through the McDonald's drive-through because they didn't allow buses, so we had to get out and walk and order our food as if we were in a car, and so that was kind of fun. And it was fun to have our little spaghetti dinner at a Mexican restaurant, and then walk to the Dairy Queen for a little dessert and discover that line was way too long, but the night was beautiful and it was really fun. The girls forgot to tell me that we were supposed to dress up, so I looked like a total slob, and they all looked very nice, and they forgot to mention that to me. So I have these sweatpants that make me look like I'm a slob. Anyway, it was a great year. A few other things. I want to thank Dane, JV coach Dane, helped out a ton, and boy, he can hit that golf ball. And you know what? One of the best things was that Dane lives right down the road from me. We both live in Stillwater, so it was really easy to get golf carts from him. He would just drop them off on the way to his house, and so that was really, really nice. And great guy, great positive attitude, great with the golfers. Again, I want to thank you, team parents, for driving your girls to and from practice and for just being there for your daughters. The last thing we're going to do is I hand out 3 awards. In addition to your qualifying for a varsity letter or a letter of participation, there are 3 awards that are given. And they are Most Improved Golfer, Most Outstanding Golfer, and Most Valuable Player. The most improved golfer is really a coach's award. We kind of look at everyone at the beginning of the year and see how they are, and then by the end of the year, and who showed the greatest improvement. And we felt that everyone showed improvement, but we felt that the girl that showed the most improvement was Mondi Belargin. So congratulations, Mondi Belargin, for winning Most Improved Golfer this year. The Most Outstanding Golfer, it's a statistical award. It's based on who had the lowest average, most birdies, most pars, who went furthest as far as tournament play. And this person obviously deserves it because she was pretty much far and away the most talented golfer we had on the team. So this year's Most Outstanding Golfer award goes to Ava Pichet. Congratulations, Ava. And finally, Most Valuable Player. This is an award that brings into account things like practice, working hard, showing everybody else the level that's necessary, being a cheerleader, talking, golf strategy. It's kind of the coach on the team sort of thing. And girls vote, and it's based on their vote. And I think this person is very deserving. So this year's Most Valuable Player goes to Isa Fagan. So congratulations, Isa. So that kind of wraps up the awards virtual banquet. Available to you, I've made available to you all the statistics from this year in a file for you to look at. And I look forward to next year. Let's keep this rolling. All right. Thanks, everybody.